Good morning, everyone. This is Aunt Beth. Welcome to my lamppost. So, I'm trying to record really early before the dogs in the neighborhood start barking and the bulldozers start beeping. But I want to talk to you this morning about something that's on my heart for a long time. You know, throwing stones at Monticello. And by that I mean the past. This summer, one of my college roommates and I went to Monticello. And while she did the house tour, I sat outside and thought, are we really any better than Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, our forefathers of the Constitution? We put up our nose at them as far as slavery goes. And we're looking at the past with today's eyes. But they were stuck financially in a system that they hated, and that they did what they could to move forward. Did you know that James Monroe, he of the Monroe Doctrine, made it illegal, I think it was 1810, 1812, sometime around there, right when England decided to try and take us back. Made it illegal to import slaves. So the United States had a resource. Unfortunately, people were regarded as a resource in a very abusive way. But no more income. You deal with what you had. That was the best that they could do at the time because of the financial situation with England, because it was a whole slave route. It wasn't just back and forth from Africa or Europe, because there were slaves other than people from Africa, but it wasn't just Europe or back and forth. It was a whole circle. Anyway, here's my seed thought for you. Are we any better? If you think of slavery as the ability to treat somebody however you choose for your financial convenience, or that you have the power of life or death over them, is that any worse, any better than abortion? Financial convenience, financial profiting by the people who sell and buy the body parts, but also the power of life over and death over somebody else. That's not your body, separate DNA. So, a rather sobering thought. The Lord has 6 or 7 different things he absolutely drives him wild. He calls it an abomination. I think it's in Proverbs 6. But the shedding of innocent blood. So, we have a big payday coming. I don't think we want this payday. Are we doing everything that we can to stand up for the rights of the innocent? No, I'm not. I can do better. So, I'm living in a glass house, shouldn't be throwing stones. Hopefully learn from the past so that we don't repeat it. But our forefathers were in a system that they knew was wrong. They were trapped. They did as best as they could to get out of it. You know, unfortunately, 60, 70 years later was a horrible, horrible civil war. You know, England also had slavery at that time. You know what they did? They legislated it away. They didn't go through a civil war. They didn't go through bloodshed and fighting and families divided because they didn't see slaves as people. Let's do better. Let's see the innocent lives that are entrusted to us as people in a much earlier phase. They're a treasure from God that we need to take care of. So, I hope you have a fabulous week. All God's best.